We're here in Rio de Janeiro, and I guarantee you this will be an unforgettable experience as you get to taste the food, the culture, have experiences with the historical aspect of Brazil. That's right, one of the major parts of the African diaspora. And guess what? We want you to join us here in Brazil. The views are amazing, the food is spectacular, and the experience is unforgettable. And the only thing that's missing is you. Join us.
Now, there's this radio host by the name of Clay Edwards. I've covered him before on my various channels, even covered him probably here on the podcast. And this guy is not a friend of Black America. He's not at all. He is definitely a right-winger, and he has really not a lot of good things to say about Black people. And I'm saying that in the minimum. But this video of him came up. And you know that statement, a broken clock is right twice a day? Well, this is one of those days. And also, he's going to go a little deeper into something that we already been talking about. So let's go ahead and play this video from Clay Edwards, and let's go ahead and get into it.
I want to say thank you to just the normal, everyday Black folks out there for realizing what's going on and staying out of it. Because I'm going to tell you, if I'm Black, and I live anywhere near some of these white liberal nut job protests, these anti-ICE agitators, and they're doing all this foolishness, I'm telling you, and we've shown you that white folks, normal white folks ain't standing up because a couple of dumbass white liberals got themselves killed by ICE. We actually kind of laughing about it. Like, after round found out. What them dumb white liberals want, though, is a Black human sacrifice, because they know that if somehow or another ICE or the police or federal agents of some sort F up and they kill a Black person, well, then there's going to be a national uprising like George Floyd in 2020. That's why they want y'all involved so bad, because they need one of y'all dead, because you are worth more to them dead than you are alive. Do not stand up and fight with them. Black folks, I just want to commend you for recognizing what's going on and staying out of it, because they need a human sacrifice. And we don't want it to be y'all. Continue to sit this one out, because them dummies are going to try to find a way to get you killed, because a dead Black to them is worth way more than 100 dead Karens, Renee Goods, Alex Paredes, any of that. Just know that.
Now, old Clay here had a interesting take, but also he expanded on what we already been talking about. We all have been saying, yeah, we go out there, we gonna lose our life. We're gonna get beat up real bad. We're gonna go to jail. We're not gonna go out there and sacrifice our life, our freedom, our body for other groups of people. You understand? Other groups of people that had no problem with them folks. See, these other groups of people, they want us out there to get the folks off their back. Why would we do that? We don't get no benefits out of that. None. But let's go into what he is saying here. Now, the point he made about these liberals, the Democrats, that want us out there. Listen what the man said. The man said they want us out there so one of those ICE agents could take our life. And he said that when our life is taken, then that's when basically the uprisings happen. He's right, because look at Renee Good. No uprising happened behind her. Look at Alex Pretty. No uprising happened behind him. He said they're laughing about it in his community. Even he know that Black Americans are the only people that could spark global attention, could spark an uprising. He knows it. He said that's why they keep, he basically telling you why they keep pressing us to come out there. They're pressing us so one of us can lose our life so the uprising can spark up, because they cannot challenge the Trump administration on their own. They need a Black person to lose their life, okay? That's what they need, and I agree with him, because we know that's what it is. We know that. We know. And that's what we've been saying. We're not going out there, getting in the middle of that for what? You don't even have a moral argument to fight against ICE on. We're not going out there to fight for people to stay over a visa. We're not going out there to fight when people they knew they had a deportation order. They knew this. The court told them they had to go. We're not fighting for people who their asylum claim was rejected and they was told they need to go ahead and get their stuff together and head on back to their homeland. We're not going to fight for that. Listen, first of all, that's dumb. That's why they're not even getting support in what they're doing. Number two, there's no benefit to Black America at all. And any little incident that happened to a Black person, oh, you see, Black people, it is your fight. Look. No. That happened to an individual Black person. And if we're going to fight for something, we're going to fight for our people. But we told our people, sit your behind at home. Stay home. Go out there and go have line dance. Go have fun. Go barbecue at the crib. Get with your friends and family. Travel. Do whatever. But don't get involved in a middle of this mess. Us not getting in the middle of any of this has actually been a blessing to our blood pressure. It's been a blessing to our overall health. It's been a blessing to our mental health. Black people are getting a lot of the things done. Some people I'm seeing every day, Black Americans getting their head together. And some people, you know what, I'm going to go to this country for about 2-3 months and chill. I guess I'll come back to America if I feel like it. Oh, I'm going to stay 6 months. They couldn't even did that if they didn't have their head clear enough to even get their act together. They want to go to visit other countries or whatever they want to do. You understand what I'm saying? No, them days of us sacrificing our lives for any of you is done. Especially folks. We are not sacrificing nothing for you. We are in a reciprocal age. In other words, you want our vote? What are we getting out of it? And I know you Democrat shields don't like that message at all. You don't like it. Tough if you don't like it. That's what it is. Because I see y'all Democrat shields, talking about the Black ones, get upset when you hear us say what I'm getting out of that vote. And you can't scare us with Trump. You can't scare us with Republicans. If this is how bad it's going to be, this is a cakewalk. This is everyday life for Black people. What are you talking about? He's making people lose jobs, and Black people lose jobs all the time. What about our safety? What about ours all this time? Like, what is he doing that hasn't been done to Black America? And let's call it what it is. He's not even really targeting us like that. He didn't target us in the first term either. We've been targeted ever since we've been here. Then these people want us to come out there and help them, but then say, you better do it or because you next. Like that's a threat. I better come help you evade federal law. And if I don't come help you evade federal law, I'm next for not helping you evade federal law. Tell those people what I'm just saying. When they come tell you why you won't do this, I say, I am not helping you evade federal law. I don't protest for that. I protest when your rights, your legitimate rights is violated. Then I'll think about that then. But until then, I'm not helping you evade the law. For what? What do we get out of that? We don't get nothing out of criminality. Go tell all the white Democrats to go do that. When this midterm come up, oh, we gotta vote Democrat. Okay, what the Democrats are offering? What are they offering? Because last time I checked and what I read, the data says they don't support reparations in the form of cash payments. We're talking about the Democrats. They want to give you education. They want to give you down payment assistance. They don't even want to give you a free house. You can get your own down payment assistance yourself. You can save your own money for your down payment. If you're talking about reparations as a house, okay, well, give me a house in clear title. Say, this is the house I want right there. That house is what, $350,000? Okay, give me that free house then. If you're all about not giving me cash, give me that free house right there and put my title in my hand. Because see, with that free house, if you want to go on that give them a free house deal, and I want whatever house I want to pick too. Okay, cool. With a free title, I can take my money and I can go get me another house. And I can turn the house I got for free into a rent house if I would like to, right? I can have that house just to have in my family, to pass down to my children or whatever. See, that's an asset at that point. But see, Democrats don't want to talk about, you know what? Well, we'll give you money to get a free home. They say down payment assistance. When they say, oh, well, it's education. They don't say we're going to give you a free education, at least a bachelor's degree, 4-year bachelor's degree, in whatever field you choose. We'll give you a 4-year bachelor's degree. We'll pay for it as part of your reparations. They don't even want to give that. They tell you education, but they're not going to get paid for it in full. They tell you down payment on housing, but not going to pay off the house. So it's not what you even offering as a side to the money doesn't even benefit anything. See, when people talk, you got to really listen and call them out on their BS, because you Democrats do not support any form of reparations, cash, or anything else. And see, you can't live off of the civil rights movement. That age is done. You're gonna have to do something else. And it's easy to do something else. Reparations in the form of cash payments. Democrats, you know what to do. You know what to do, but you just don't want to do it because you're no different than the Republicans. Y'all think the same way. You just don't like the Republicans just too much in your face of the racism. That's the only thing you don't like. You just as racist as they are, but you just don't want to keep it quiet. You want to be that fake nice that you be. You know, because I told y'all all that fake nice, that stuff that you see from them is deception. It's a tool of deception. Because how many times have they went to lands being so nice and so loving and, oh, I'm so much of a Christian and, oh, I want to bring you the news of Jesus. And then right after that, then people are being invaded and people being enslaved. They didn't come in there with their army. They came there smiling and saying how nice they were and with their Bibles in hand. And when they did that, they were intelligence at that time. Being nice disarms you. See, if somebody comes to you mean and aggressive, you already are like, what the hell? Then you defensive. That's always something that has been used based on history from that particular culture. They come in very nice, smiling. Oh, they're so friendly. Oh, boy, you can't beat them on that. But that's a tool of deception. Because if they were truly nice, we already have our reparations, right? We wouldn't have been enslaved this long. We wouldn't have went through Jim Crow. The same people that smile in your face are so nice, they don't give you no reparations. Hell no. We talking about the Democrats. We're not talking about the Republicans. Then I saw a video earlier they had a election out there in Tarrant County here in Texas, and a Democrat won. I seen this sister so excited that a Democrat won in Tarrant County, because normally Republicans win there. And I'm listening to this sister all excited, and I'm like, what black people in Tarrant County gonna get out of him? What are we getting? What are we actually getting? So we got to get something out the deal, and the smartest thing we ever did was stay out the way. Once again, Clay Edwards is not our friend, but he's right on one thing. He's right. They want a black sacrifice. He's right about that one. He is so right. They want one of you to be the sacrificial lamb so they can use your death to garner up money, because it'll be a gang of money. Because think about it. During George Floyd, a lot of people got paid off of George Floyd's death. A gang of people. Y'all talk about the women from Black Lives Matter. No. They got pennies. If y'all remember the live stream I did about the Tides Foundation, and he was showing how all that money was going through the Tides Foundation. They were getting the bag. Them women that you saw on the forefront, they got a couple of million. They got pennies compared to what the rest of them got. And then when all of the mess came down, they want to throw it all on those black women. Not the white liberals who's collecting a bag off of George Floyd's unaliving. No, we have been the sacrificial lamb for this country forever. No, let them deal with their own issues. Other groups, you chose your side. We talking about as a collective. We're not talking about individuals. You chose your side. You deal with them. We have nothing to do with it. I don't want to hear no talk about you're next. We never been off the menu. The fact is, you're on the menu now. And now since you're on the menu, you got a problem with it and you want us to take you off. No. First of all, you're wrong. Number two, y'all, other groups, have been anti-black to us too. It's not just the folks. They didn't make you join in with them. You chose to join in with them. And here's the irony. They just released the names of the two agents, actually were Border Patrol agents that did this. It took the life of Alex Pretty. They released them two names. They're both Hispanic. Interesting. From South Texas. Both of them. I'm like, boy, that is an interesting twist of events. And that's probably why they released their names when they were Hispanic. Because if they were white, they wouldn't release their names. But, you know, some of them, they're going to find out the hard way about their friends, the folks, right? But stay out of that mess. I don't care what some listen, even them shills, pay attention to the shills. They try to tell us that it's we next, we don't get involved. And you don't see them out there, do you? Do you see Boule Martin out there in the middle of the protest? Do you see D.L. Hughley? Do you see anybody who normally be in the midst of telling us things? They not out there. When somebody tell you, y'all don't do nothing. Y'all do. Okay, brother or sister, show the footage of you out there. Show it. Let me see you out there in the middle of it. Let me see you in the middle of the ICE protest. Go ahead. Show me how it's done, because I don't know what I'm doing. Show me how it's done. No, they want us to go out and be the sacrificial lamb so we can lose one of our lives, so the Democrat Party can use the death of one of our brothers or sisters to get elected and get power, to get a bag. Because Clay said one of us being unalive is worth way more than 100 Renee Goods. That's what Clay said. And hey, based off of what I've seen, I agree with Clay. They done took the life of two of them. And nothing's happened. All they want us out there, brothers and sisters, they want us out there. And you just hold the line. You hold the line. Don't you go out there. Chill your nerves. Hey, listen to Soraya the songstress. You know, listen to her in the comfort of your home. You know what I'm saying? Go to her channel, subscribe, and check out on the streaming platform, Soraya the songstress. Her new single coming out on the 13th, and all of that, official single. But every week she put out music. Listen to Soraya. Go do some line dancing. Go to vacation. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy this colder weather. Get you some good hot coffee or something. Man, chill your nerves. And watch the show from the comfort of your home on your smartphone, your tablet, your TV. Don't you get involved with nothing. Don't care what these people say. Not our problem. Not our problem. Or the classic statement I said a long time ago, not my people, not my problem. And I know you don't like when we talk like that, but that's how you other groups been the whole time, right? When all these things were happening to black people, you had that same attitude. It ain't my people, so it ain't my problem. I'm working, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I ain't worried with all that. So we just took a page from y'all book. That's all. Hey, man, we like our friends, the Asians over there. The Asians don't get involved with nothing. They don't protest nothing. The Asians are just working, doing their businesses, trying to build something, getting their bag right. And that's why Asians live longer than a lot of people, even in this country. That's why they do better financially. Because they're not getting involved in anything. Because when you don't get involved in nothing, you just focus on you and your community and build that up, you can get a lot further. Now, they're not messed with as much as we are. I mean, we have to definitely say that. But still, principles are principles. If you don't get involved in nobody's turmoil and mess and chaos and bring that mess back to your household and your community, you can get a whole lot more done. And that's the beautiful thing about right now. We don't have to get involved in none of it. Let Boule Martin and all the rest of his friends go out there in the middle of it. Let them protest. They can go out there and do it. Let them go ahead and do it. People like, what's the dude, Conscious Lee and all these other ones, like, okay, brother, go out there and protest. What's that other loudmouth? Deontay Kyle, go out there with them. Why are you talking about what other black folks are doing? You in your studio talking. You're not out there either. So go out there and show us how it's done, brother. That's all. You know, you want to hit people like him, just personalize it. That's all. Okay, you talking about the black people. Where you at? Why you not out there? That shut down all that talk. It is our fight. Okay, it's our fight. Why aren't you out there? If it's our fight, show us how it's done. They're not trying to fight nothing. They want you to go out there and do it. So the Democrats get in power and they can get their money. They can get paid again. Remember last election cycle, everybody was getting a bag. Al Sharpton, he got $500,000. All these people getting a bag, getting cashed out. That's why they want them Democrats in power. But no. We know we are so cool in the game. We cool, bro. We are so cool. We chilling. When we mobilize something, we want to mobilize for black people. Now, will the Democrats have more gains in the midterms? Yeah, they will. Historically, it's always like that, number one. Number two, Trump and them was making it too easy for the Democrats, really. That's why. But we're not nobody's sacrificial lamb. Nobody's cashing out billions on one of our blood. No. And we gonna cash. If somebody gonna cash out, it's gonna be us. So continue doing what you're doing, black folk. You're doing a good thing, and the Lord wants you to stay in the house. This country has never appreciated our sacrifice. Never rewarded us for anything we've ever done. Stay out the way and let the calamity ensue.